All right, guys, let's go on to segment 2, one of my favorites each week. And this segment is brought to you by Outright.com. And Outright, you guys, in case you don't know, they keep track of your expenses and income and profits, and they have reports galore and all kinds of stuff to help you keep track of the numbers in your business. You guys know I hate numbers. I am so not a numbers person. And before Outright came along, I was a mess. I didn't know how to keep track of my stuff for my taxes and all that. Now it's working behind the scenes 24 hours a day, keeping track of everything that happens for me. I only have to go over there and tweak a few things that it may not have known how they worked into my business. I fix those up. Now from there on out, it knows those things are in the category they're supposed to be. When it comes to tax time, I can push a button and get my schedule easy peasy. So, and it's free. Did I mention that? Outright.com, it's free. There is a paid version, but you can get a year's worth of bookkeeping for free. Like, how crazy cool is that? All right. So now it's time for the week. And we run this thread over on the Facebook group every week, one of my favorite threads that we run each week. And if April could put up the Facebook group URL there. I know she's getting to it. I caught her off track with that. She's answering all your questions over there. She's so good at that. Thank you, April. You're awesome. So, yes, Facebook group. If you guys aren't on it, it's the Danni app. And we talk about all things of, sourcing and selling and problem solving and new stuff coming up and changes and whatever it is. Sometimes it's just motivation, some kicks in the butt. Whatever you need, we do it over there on the Facebook group. So, gosh, we got some really good scores, and you guys know I gotta pull it up over here because I look at them the same as you guys do. And our first one comes from Sherry Smith. You know what? We need to have Sherry on the show one of these days. Sherry, you got a webcam. I'm telling you, you have this Disney stuff down pat. Let's see. I know she's here. Let's see what she says. Sherry. I know the chat's a little delayed. I'm sure she's typing. Anyway, we need to get Sherry on the show because she is the Disney queen. Sherry, there we go. She's going to figure this out. We'll talk, Sherry, because you need to come on and talk to us about Disney because you have the Disney niche nailed. You know your stuff inside and out. So if you guys will notice this particular score of hers, which is item number 1409-5179-0417, this is a Walt Disney Cinderella snow globe, revolving musical princess, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you guys look at the condition, this piece is not perfect. The lights don't work, and it has a piece missing. You guys see what she got for this? Whoa! I'm trying to say, oh, she bought it for $20. She paid $20 for it. $202.45. And it's not even completely perfect. Yay! I know. These Disney snow globes, you guys, now I sold a bunch of these a while back. There are some really serious collectors, and Sherry, correct me if I'm wrong, you probably know this. They come out with a different one every so often, and sometimes they're very limited in production. Disney is really good at this. It's just like those WDCC figurines I'm listing right now. They get these really loyal collectors, and Disney is so loved by so many people because they have the movies and the characters, and you get drawn to it. So not only do you have snow globe collectors, Disney collectors, you have Cinderella collectors. You get a bunch of people interested in the same thing. Exactly. Yeah, they retire them every few months, kind of like they do with their movies. I don't know if you guys noticed, they retire it, and then oh, a year later they'll come out with some special limited edition. Oh, yeah. People just go for that. They go for that, so Disney is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Gotta love Disney. So awesome job. Oh, and they paid shipping on top of that. Which is, did that go international, Sherry? Was that an international sale? Oh, there's a Lone Ranger Disney movie coming out next weekend? Nice. Okay, yes, international. So remember, another thing, international is a little bit, okay, a lot behind us on like current movies and all that stuff. So even, now Cinderella is like timeless, but some of the Disney movies, say like Cars and Toy Story and all that, they're getting those long after the trend has passed here. So if you're not offering international on those type of items, I highly, highly recommend it because it's becoming hot stuff for them far after it's hot stuff for us. So yay, yay, yay. Let's stay on Disney here. This one was sold by Sherry Anderson Isabel. She bought a lot of Disney trading pins at a yard sale for $15. And it's item number 1710-6381-9856. And she sold them all together. Some people would have taken those and pieced them out. Some are worth a ton, some not so much. So it just depends, you know, kind of what your niche is. But I think turning $15 into $190.99 plus shipping is pretty darn good. What would you guys say? Nice, nice, nice. This is another avenue that Disney just nailed with their trading pins. There now are these trading pin collectors who just, they have to collect that certain pin and they will pay like through the roof to get that one that they're missing. And when you go to the parks, you know, they have specialty pins that you can only get if you go to the parks and stuff. They show up at yard sales all the time because people didn't really invest that much in them to begin with. And then they come up for sale on eBay to somebody who doesn't have access to, you know, go to the park. Let's not forget how much it costs to go to one of the Disney theme parks. I mean, I don't even think you can walk away from there with a family of 4 for less than $1,000 these days, you know, unless you live there and have the annual passes and stuff. So really, really expensive to go get these pins. Yeah. So too much time to piece them out. Yeah. Some people make a business out of it, though, so I guess it just all depends, you know, what your business model is. But this was a really nice sale, so very well done. Watch, when you go to yard sales, don't discount little piles of little, what looks like junk. A lot of times you'll find these little Disney pins and other very, very collectible items. And they're usually like a quarter, 50 cents. You know, people just want to get rid of them. Nice job. Okay, I'm excited about this one. Very excited about this one. This comes from Kathy Goymarak. She bought this set. It's Czech Bohemian glass. It's a decanter and goblet set. And she got it at Savers for $20 in February. It's item number 1409-6508-4212. You guys see what that sold? Well, you can't see what it sold for. She had it at $189.95, and it sold for $140. $140. Yay! Yeah, Bohemian Czech glass is getting more and more popular again. It's always been good, but for some reason it's kind of going like hotcakes now. So that is a very, very nice score. Very nice score. Yay! All right. Carol Sanderson Hearn. You guys, I use your Facebook name. So if you ever don't want me to use your full Facebook name, just let me know when you're posting your score. We'll condense it to whatever you want. All right. She says she had this bracelet that she bought with a ton of other jewelry. Get this, guys. $4. $4. She paid for this with a whole bunch of other stuff. All right. She had it listed for a while, but it finally sold this week. It is item number 1710-6598-0278. Nice. It's True Jade, and I heard that True Jade is becoming very, very popular again. So that could be why it now sold for $95. $95. I'd say that was a good investment. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I want to know how many of you would have picked these up. She bought these at a garage sale for $3. This comes from Tamara Burning. This was in a container, and it's drawer pulls. And it's item number 290935794463. I'm wondering how many of you would have picked this up. Just curious, because they don't look like much, do they? They don't look like much at all. Some of you would have grabbed, well, yes, Luna, I know you would have grabbed them because you refurbish houses, so that would make sense. Yeah, a lot of you would have passed them up. She took a best offer of $100 on her $3 purchase. And how easy were those to ship, you know? Not breakable. I know, woohoo! Very cool. All right, last but not least, and this goes in my Crazy Stuff Sells category. This is from Kay Hale Woodard. She bought this wooden fish sculpture for $6 at an auction. It is item number 400509651070. I totally would have bought this. It's way cool. It looks very, okay, so it's from the Pacific Island Native Folk Art. Yeah, I was going to say it looks like Northwest Native American type stuff there. Just the colors and the style. She took a best offer of $100, and it's going to Canada, so they paid shipping on top of that. Very, very nice. And some of you might have thought that that was a lowball offer. Somebody offered her half price, but you always have to consider what you have into the piece. $6 into $100, I would not pass that by. That is awesome stuff. As my husband likes to say, can't go broke making a profit. Turn that $100 back into some more great stuff. So great job, you guys. There were so many cool scores this week. Of course, we can't show them all, but I hope you guys will go over and look at that thread and get inspired. That stuff is still selling. There are still some really, really good treasures out there to make crazy high profits. Love that you guys are willing to share all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to more good stuff next week. Thanks for sharing, guys.
Who let them cows out? Moo, moo.